What we see today is a particularly dangerous movement as we see a systemic collapse right now. So the big question we are going to try to answer right here is what to do from now on. Because from a technical point of view, many stocks are losing critical support levels, rejecting any attempt to recover in the medium term. So the situation is not looking good right now, but as the purpose of our videos is purely practical, we are going to analyze the market in a neutral way, without bias and without spreading panic among you, because this is the Finance Hydra channel. So let's think about strategies using risk management, technical evidence, probabilities in our favor, etc. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily analysis video. Now, as far as I know, yes, SPY is clearly bearish right now. Last Friday, we saw a promising reaction, and I told you guys this on our last video, right? Yes, it was a promising reaction, but it is not anymore, because we are not only rejecting Friday's candle, but we are also losing the support level at 585. So we see another bearish reaction closing below our support level over here, which was acting as a support level very nicely until today. Now, this suggests more downside for the SPY. Our next technical support level is the area around 576, 575 down here, okay? That's our next support area. In the lack of a crystal clear, miraculous bullish reaction suggesting another bottom signal above the 585 area, that's our most likely scenario, okay? Now, let's say, Nathan, I'm quite optimistic over here. I am bullish on SPY. What's the key point SPY needs to break at all costs in order to actually reverse this short-term bearish sentiment over here? 598, okay? Because by breaking the 598, we are going to probably automatically break the $600 area as well, which is another key point, a psychological resistance level. We are going to possibly break the 21-day EMA as well, and the 598 is at the same time the trigger point of this possible exhaustion bar on the daily chart, okay? So we need to reject these bearish candles over here right now in order to trigger another meaningful bullish rally ahead, possibly to retest the all-time high area. But right now, guys, there is no technical evidence supporting a bullish case over here. Right now, the standard scenario is bearish continuation until we see technical evidence proving otherwise. Alright, so we can expect a sharper correction to the 576 area next. That's our most likely scenario. The QQQ was looking quite promising this morning, alright, but in the end, it seems like it failed in breaking the 511 resistance level, because this key point is right now a resistance level. It was a previous support level here, 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 and here again. Now it is a resistance level, another example of how the principle of polarity in technical analysis works. Previous support levels acting as future resistance levels and vice versa, okay? Now, we see another bearish reaction completely destroying, rejecting Friday's bullish candle, closing below the $500 area. It is a very promising reaction if you have a bearish outlook over here, because this only reinforces the bearish case. What's more, the QQQ, when we look at this chart over here, you may say, Nathan, we are inside a congestion, right? Yes, you are right, but it's this chart structure still resembles a possible double top chart pattern. All right, so if we are going to see any bullish reaction, now is the perfect time to do so, because we gotta reject the idea of a double top chart pattern, because if we do, we are going to reinforce a bullish case on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, the QQQ is on the verge of losing this support level, the support line of this ascending channel. As I always tell you guys, long-term wise, we are up. All right, we are going up. We are inside an ascending channel, so we are ascending, right? We are bullish, okay? But by losing this support area, the $500, this trend line down here, we could reject the idea of this ascending channel, making a downwards breakout of this channel, and this is not going to be good at all. We could see in this scenario, we could see the QQQ correcting to even lower levels like the 448. Similarly, we see the SPY on the verge of losing critical support levels as well on the weekly chart. I mean, on the weekly chart right now, we are already losing this purple trend line, all right, which is here since October 2023. So we are losing this trend line support. Now you may ask, oh, but Nathan, so the trend is reversing. Well, it is not reversing yet, but it is certainly getting weaker. Okay, the uptrend is getting weaker right now. And just like on the SPY ETF, we see possible double top chart pattern over here. So if you ask me, Nathan, what's the ultimate, the most dangerous support level on the SPY that could bring a real bear market for us? 575. Okay, as I told you guys on the daily chart over here, the 576, 575 is our next technical support level, and we are very close to it, by the way. But on the weekly chart, we see that the 575 is the trigger point of a possible double top chart pattern, a classic bearish reversal chart structure. So in order to avoid a bear market, we gotta see the SPY reacting above 575 as soon as possible. Do we now you may ask, Nathan, do we have any good example to use in this context? Yes, we do, because in 2020 we saw many people quite pessimistic over here, right? The market was quite turbulent. We saw SPY rising more than 60% since the previous bottom over here, and then we saw a double top chart pattern, right? Many people were quite anxious, were quite afraid. But guys, what I'm going to tell you guys right here right now is the same thing I told you guys in 2020. Guys, in the absence of a crystal clear technical evidence suggesting a reversal, we are not going to really reverse. So here the key point was around $323, but the SPY reacted above this support level. So although it was a very dangerous correction, in the end the trend did speak louder, and although we were already going up 60%, well, we kept going up like crazy. All right, so guys, this is the most dangerous reversal point, 575. If we see SPY losing 575, all right, probably we're gonna see a bear market ahead. But so far, there is no technical evidence suggesting a real long-term reversal. But I do agree that medium-term wise, we are not looking good. Okay, the situation is not looking good. Right now is extremely dangerous. So we gotta see how SPY is going to react around 575 and how the QQQ is going to react right here, right now, near the $600. Only a miraculous bullish reaction could save us from another bear market. Only time will tell. Depending on how we close this week, we will have more clues about the long term. But for medium term purposes, we are still dropping. We are still very bearish. There is no technical evidence suggesting a bottom signal here yet. What's the key point the QQQ has to break in order to avoid a sharper correction? Again, 511. All right, we gotta break the 511. If you are still bullish on the QQQ, 511 is the key point you wanna see it breaking. Right now, we just gotta pay attention on how it is going to close this week. Now, how this is gonna affect our stocks? Because as far as I'm aware, Nvidia looks very good. I told you guys last Friday that it was a promising movement, okay? It was a quite interesting possible bottom signal, but what's the problem? The problem is that Nvidia didn't trigger this bottom signal, okay? It failed in doing a bottom signal over here. Now we see another bearish reaction, and we are, guess where? We are stopping right around this yellow area, which is a technical support level for Nvidia. Now, if you ask me, Nathan, is there still time for a bullish reaction? Yes, of course. Why? Because we are still around a support level. Oh, but Nathan, we are very bearish. There is no technical evidence suggesting a reversal right now. You are totally right. And that's why I'm telling you, we are not making any bullish reaction yet, but if we do, we could see a promising buy signal. Because guys, real trading is reactive. It is not predictive, okay? We can't predict the bottom. If you believe that TA, technical analysis, is good for predicting the future, you are totally wrong, okay? These fake gurus, they always try to sell to you the idea that we can find a miraculous magical formula that simply can help you in predicting the future, trading very well. Guys, this is not true. Trading requires a lot of hard work, a lot of study, and believe me, it is quite boring when you really understand the game. But right now, I always tell you guys, let's react properly to what we see. Right now, do we see technical evidence suggesting a bottom signal? Of course not. Oh, but Nathan, what if tomorrow we see Nvidia going up? Alright, then tomorrow we're gonna see a bottom signal, but today we do not. And when you realize how important it is for you to adopt this mindset, you will see that trading is not supposed to be stressful. It is not supposed to make you anxious, all right? Because when you remove emotions from this equation, you will start trading properly, just reacting to what we see. Oh, but Nathan, if we see Nvidia going up tomorrow, I will not nail the very bottom. I will not buy right here near this bottom. Yes, of course, but that's not the goal. Okay, that's not the main purpose. A real trader, a professional trader, is not here to nail the very bottom and sell the very top, to buy the bottom, to sell the top, etc. We are here to achieve consistent gains, long-term wise. Okay, even if this means that we are going to sacrifice part of our potential gains for more confirmation, so we can react properly to what we see. That's how we do here in this channel, and that's how we do in our trading community. If you need help devising a crystal clear good strategy that can help you achieve consistency in this market, then join the 5% project. We are here for you to teach you guys how to trade like a real professional. And yes, we at the 5% project, we bought Nvidia. Last time we bought Nvidia down here and we sold down here. We always trade using a crystal clear strategy, using a crystal clear trading methodology that can certainly help you removing emotions from this equation and start trading using good risk management, learning how to maximize your profits and mitigating your losses. It is totally free to try. Okay, I do offer you guys a 7-day trial period so you can see for yourself how we work, because we like to show results first to you guys. We like to teach you guys first, and then after 7 days, if you believe that we can actually give you some valuable information, then all right, you can join us. You'll be more than welcome. But that's the message that I have for you right here, right now. Join the 5% project, because there you will receive crystal clear trading signals, trading strategies in many stocks, Nvidia, Tesla, SPY, QQQ, etc. So just take a look at our website. The link is in this video's description, right here below in this video's description. Okay, just take a look over there. Now, according to our trading methodology, okay, Nvidia is not a buy yet. If we see a buy, great, but right now, okay, let's just wait on the sidelines. We don't have to trade all the time, all right? We are retail traders. We can afford to wait for the big players to to destroy each other over here, and then we are going to follow the money. We are going to follow the flow of the money, which the winner will dictate. That's how we do over here. We are retail traders, so let's stick together. Now, Tesla is still looking quite good, okay? I know today we are dropping nearly 2.5%, right? 2.84%. But guys, last Friday we saw a bullish engulfing candle pattern, okay? Which is a bullish reversal candle pattern, which does reverse the trend roughly 63% of the time, according to Thomas Bukowski's studies. Now, what's the problem? The problem is that this pattern wasn't triggered yet. Okay, maybe Tesla won't trigger it at all, but right now we see a possible bullish engulfing pattern over here. If Tesla loses the 275, all right, we are going to keep dropping, we are going to keep correcting, maybe to retest the 255 again, all right? But right now, we see Tesla stabilizing its price near the 275 support level. And it is quite interesting to see Tesla not losing its support level like the indices, like many other stocks, because, well, partially it is because Tesla might be right now oversold, okay? It is a real possibility, but so far, there is no clear bottom signal. I do not see any amazing buy signal right now because we failed in triggering this bullish engulfing pattern. But we need to see a better reaction to convince us that Tesla will certainly, I'm so sorry, not certainly, because it is not good to use such word, right? Because we can't possibly predict the market, but in order for Tesla to materialize with good chances of reversing, we gotta see Tesla triggering this bullish engulfing pattern. All right, that's how I see the situation right here, right now. But Nathan, what if we lose the 275? All right, we can expect more correction, possibly to close this gap. Again, 255, that's our next support level. So far, we gotta see more confirmation. So just like on Nvidia, Tesla is more like sideways, so since Tesla is stabilizing its price near a support level, let's wait for a clearer opportunity. Okay, we can afford to wait. We are retail traders. Now, AMD, this is a very serious situation for AMD because it is insanely bearish, all right, since October last year. Lower highs, lower lows, trading consistently below the 21-day EMA. The 21-day EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart, is pointing downwards. So clearly bearish. What's AMD's next technical support level? $93. If we see Nvidia, I'm so sorry, AMD reacting around the $93, fantastic. Maybe we're gonna see another bottom signal. Will this reverse the bearish sentiment? No, not yet, okay? But for swing trading purposes, it is possible to take advantage of such movement, all right? And we will probably do if we actually see a meaningful technical evidence suggesting a bottom signal near the $93. But for now, guys, let's wait for more confirmation, okay? AMD is still far away from its support levels, so we have more downside left. It is not like Tesla, it is not like Nvidia, which are near their support levels, right? AMD is not there yet. So if you ask me, some stocks are more promising than others. I see Nvidia, Tesla as quite promising stocks right now. If we see a clear bottom signal, if we see technical evidence suggesting that they could recover from here. But AMD, no, I don't see this for AMD because we are far away from our support level. We have more $5 to drop until we reach our next support level. What's more, even if we see AMD bouncing, we have many resistance levels that are already very close to its price right now, like the 106, like the 21-day EMA, acting as resistance levels. So even if we see a very nice bottom signal on AMD next, I don't see a good risk-reward relationship for buying it right here, right now. Because guys, again, remember, every single trade we do together, we have to use good risk management to support our idea, okay? And that the relationship between risk and reward is critical to us. It is critical to our trading philosophy, all right? We always like to trade stocks that offer good risk reward relationship, meaning that the money you are willing to make, this money must be more than the money you are willing to lose in the first place. That's why I always tell you guys, always know where your stop loss is going to be, always know where your target is going to be before you place the trade, because otherwise you can't possibly tell what's the risk reward relationship of your strategy. Okay, so that's why I always reinforce these ideals to you guys here in this channel. Technical evidence. Trading is reactive, not predictive. Risk reward relationship, right? Probabilities. These things are critical for us traders. So if you are still watching this video, remember to subscribe this channel, because we are here every single day talking about many stocks together, analyzing the market, studying together, and I highly appreciate your support, my dear friends. Guys, last week I did ask for your feedback on the 5% project, right? And I received dozens of feedbacks, okay? So I'm gonna work on our website, because I am updating our website right now, because I do plan on making exclusive lives for the members of the 5% project, so you guys can ask questions, right? Ask me to analyze more stocks. It is going to be very, very cool. So I really appreciate your feedback, guys. It was amazing. It was very important for me, because we are always working on improving our services to you, our members and our subscribers here on our YouTube channel. So thank you very much for your support. Now let's continue our analysis. And oh yes, and I forgot. Remember, subscribe, okay? We are here every day talking about many stocks together. Consider subscribing. Click the like button as well. Your like means a lot. Seriously, it does mean a lot, all right? So like button, subscribe every single day together here. Now, Palantir. Guys, Palantir. Let me take a look at the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we are still bullish, okay? We still see higher highs, higher lows, okay? Great. We are above the 21-week EMA. If we are going to see any bullish reaction, now would be the perfect time to do so. Just like on the QQQ, right? Right now that we are near a support level is the best opportunity to react. But on the daily chart, we don't see a clear, meaningful bullish reaction yet. What's more, Palantir is still below the 21-day EMA, so we are still in bearish territory, medium-term wise. Now, but Nathan, what if we see another very strong bullish candle over here, breaking and closing above today's high? Well, then alright, maybe we're gonna see a real bottom signal, but right now there is no confirmation yet. Okay, we still see a few erratic movements, right? We still see Palantir kind of moving sideways over here. You know what would be great for Palantir over here? The breakout of today's high, because by doing so, we are going to trigger an inverted head and shoulders chart pattern. All right, and that's one of the best bullish reversal chart structures ever, with a very high reversal rate. Okay, so today's high around $90.48. That's the key point. You want to see Palantir breaking and closing above tomorrow in order to trigger a very powerful bullish reversal. In the absence of technical evidence suggesting that this scenario is going to materialize, Palantir still could drop more, maybe to retest the 21 weekly moving average again. All right, of course, not investment advice, okay? I'm not recommending buying Palantir over here. I'm not sharing any strategy, but that's my thoughts on Palantir right here, right now. Now, ARM Holdings looking fantastic, because right here we are dropping sharply, more than 8% right now. We see a bottom area near the $120 down here. Okay, that's important. That's important to note. Now, what ARM Holdings needs to do in order to reverse this bearish sentiment? Because if we don't see any meaningful bullish reaction, the 114 is our next support level, period. Okay, our standard idea is of more bearish continuation. Guys, ARM Holdings needs to break the 134 area, rejecting today's candle, making this candle an exhaustion bar, okay, right above a support area, breaking the previous bottom level around 134, I'm so sorry, which is right now a crystal clear resistance level. So we are gonna break a double resistance level by breaking the 134 area. Now, is this going to happen? I don't know. I don't need to know in order to trade well, because again, trading is reactive. It is not predictive. SOFI making another bearish reaction. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. SOFI is on my personal radar. I was about to share a trading recommendation on SOFI last week on our Telegram channel, but right now SOFI rejected, completely frustrated, any bottom signal right here, right now, today. Okay, so I can't say that SOFI is a buy right now. I know many of you guys love SOFI, and it really hurts me to tell you, but guys, again, do not kill the messenger, okay? I'm just telling you guys the technical evidence right here, right now. And the SOFI is on the verge of triggering a head and shoulders chart pattern, right? We gotta maintain our prices above this support area and break the 21-day EMA as soon as possible to re-enter bullish territory, so we can see SOFI making another bullish rally, possibly to the all-time high, closing this gap in the process. Okay, but right now, unfortunately, there is no crystal clear buy signal. Maybe we're gonna see a sell signal actually if we see this movement, this bearish movement confirming in the next few days. So it all depends on how we are going to react next. All right, so I think I did summarize all the most important key points on SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, Tesla, etc. And again, to sum up, there is no clear technical evidence suggesting a bottom signal yet in any of these stocks. Some stocks are more promising than others. I do see more opportunities, and I do see Tesla and the Nvidia giving us good opportunities next if we see the right reaction, but so far we still have to wait for more confirmation. Of course, again, I'll be here for you guys every single day, updating you guys on these stocks and much more. So again, consider subscribing for more analysis like this and join the 5% project for more trading ideas, for more trading strategies, for signals, etc. So just take a look over there. The link is in this video's description. Thank you so much for your audience. See you guys tomorrow as usual. Stay safe. Bye bye.